Hey y'all, the good folks over at Snailax sent me a foot massager, but not only is it a foot massager, it's also a calf massager and a forearm massager. We're gonna get it opened up, see what we got in the box, and then we're gonna try it out. It's very well packaged, that's for sure. There we go. It says this is model SL598, power 48 watts. Input 12 volt VDC 4 amp, size 19.1 by 9.4 by 13.4, and it says that it weighs 12.1 pounds. That's your specs on it, on that part of it anyhow. Kind of packaged in the wrap there. Have our power supply and our massager. Have our user and care manual. And a thank you card. Just kind of looking it over. It's fairly light. One of the things I've noticed here is it does have your arm. You'll be able to, oh, okay. When you get ready to lift the bar, push it this way, and then you can tilt it. There we go, just like that. I was like, couldn't figure it out. And then I noticed it says push right here. You got different angles that you can put this at. You got flat right there. Push it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's got 6, 7, 8. That's almost flat again, slight angle, but not much. So it's 8 positions. I have a box right here. It looks like a battery compartment. Kind of curious what that is. Well, it doesn't say what it is. Let's look. What's that old saying? Inquiring minds want to know. I'll do this so you won't have to, or maybe you'll want to. Let's see. Don't lose your little screw. It's just the controls, where it all hooks up to the little circuit board. Not a necessity, and I probably wouldn't recommend opening it up and looking, but now we know. Okay, I've dimmed the light a little bit so you'll be able to see the display right here a little better without a glare. So one of the first things I've noticed is the power plug is right up front, right here. We'll plug that in. We have our power button right here. Turn that on. You can see the compression. This will be your compression here. And just in case you're wondering, as far as the power goes, that cord is about 6 foot 2 inches long, approximately. So there's a mode button right here. There's the indicator there. There's 2 symbols there, but it's just one button. It says press to change the mode between M1 and M3 to the corresponding indicator lights. Now, as far as your Shiatsu, however you pronounce that, it looks like it has 3 levels as well. Now, as far as on the intensity, I believe that is going to be the pressure. Boy, that's closed up tight. You got 3 levels on that as well. You turn it off if you don't want the compression. Now you can really feel that massaging in there. Your heat, you have 2 levels. It's off, high, and low. The little red light right there will get a little dimmer. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. Hopefully you will. Now it does say that on mode 1, you cannot turn off the Shiatsu and the pressure function. On mode 2, cannot turn off the Shiatsu function. On mode 3, you cannot turn off the pressure function. So you've got different things that you can't use depending on your mode that you're in. So mode 1, you cannot turn off both Shiatsu and pressure function. Okay. Well, the pressure function is on, so you can't turn it off, which we just proved that. Notice it never went off, and we are in mode 1. I could turn the pressure, the intensity, the compression off. Let's turn that back on. Let's see if we can turn this one off. Now you can turn that one off, but you can't have that one off. So you can't have them both off on mode 1. And if you're in mode 2, it automatically will turn the Shiatsu back on. But you can turn off the compression here, the intensity. Mode 3 says cannot turn off the pressure function. Okay, let's test that. Yep, see, we can't turn it off. But you can turn off the Shiatsu, the little massaging wheels in the bottom. Okay, now we have established that. One of the cool things is you can take these covers off and wash them. Just unzip it. I'm not going to take it all the way off, I'm just showing you here. So you can unzip that and you'll be able to take this cover off and wash it. And get it lined back up and back into position and zip it back up. Okay, we'll back the camera up a little bit so we can try it out. Okay, like I was saying, is you can use your forearms in here like this. Just turn it on. And there you go. Let's wait and see how that feels. That compression feels pretty good. Now you could lay your arms at different angles, depends on, you know, you could do them like that or like that. If you want to do it like that, you can keep from having to bend over, put your bar up a little bit and get a little angle going on. More like that. That compression really feels good. Not real crazy about the, what they call that, the Shiatsu on my arms like that. Because that's really kind of on the sides of my forearms. Maybe if you turn it completely over. Oh, that's all the way up to your wrist. You can feel that. Okay, that feels a little better right there. Feel like you're in handcuffs or something, but now don't worry about not being able to get out because you can pull your arm out, even with it compressed. So it's not gonna like trap you in there or nothing. Okay, while I had it tilted up from doing the forearms, I was going to go ahead and do the calf muscles and see how that felt. Now I've got one of my pants leg rolled up because it goes into the sleeve a little easier when it's just skin and not your jeans or whatever obstructing it. You can get your jeans in there. It is doable. Get the right angle, right position, and hit on. It's really easy to reach too. It's up high enough to where you won't have to like bend way over to reach those modes. And the power button. That high intensity will definitely put the squeeze on your legs. I mean, it's not gonna hurt you, but it'll tighten up pretty good. I can definitely feel the heat. That heat feels good. Now, one of the other things I was gonna tell you is, in this position right here, it makes me think at my desk. You can put this under your desk at work or at home, wherever you have a desk at, or under the table. Put it at the kitchen table. You just want to make sure that your chair is low enough to where your muscles will be in that right position to make it feel good. You can make some accommodations if necessary, but with this being able to go at different angles, it should be able to get it in pretty much whatever position you need it in. That little Shiatsu, the little spinning things on them muscles feels pretty good. And I do like that the compression down on the lower, or the second one. The third one is just too strong for me. It's not really comfortable. I mean, it feels all right, and it may feel better on my feet. Let me try my feet out. Let's try this out. Oh, wow, that feels pretty good. Try the more compression and see how that feels. It's kind of weird. Makes your feet feel like they're moving forward. Or it does me anyhow. And they're not, I can see them. Yeah, the high compression on your feet's not bad. Let's go with the high intensity on the Shiatsu. Okay, the levels on the Shiatsu just makes them spin slower. It's not actually pushing up harder, it's just going slower. You know, that middle level, pretty much the middle level on all of it. That feels good, y'all. I think you'll like it, especially after up on your feet all day. And it will help your circulation too. I have a little circulatory problems with my feet recently from sitting too much. So this is going to help get some circulation back in them feet. I'm going to probably put this up under my desk and do it for a few minutes every day. Hey, if you'd like to get your feet into one of these, there'll be a link down in the description to the product page to order one of these. You can read more about it as well on the product page, but there'll be a link down there. So. And if you're getting any value at all out of this video, you can go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. I'd really appreciate that. Oh, that feels good, y'all. Definitely a thumbs up. I like it. Wasn't sure I would, but I do. Hey, I am an Amazon associate, so any qualifying purchases that you may make through any of my Amazon links, I will receive a small commission from. Thanks for watching.